Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to ANIVS Home School. I am Mizanur Rahman, Assistant Teacher of Islamic Studies of National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift, Bonasri, Dhaka. Today I am going to take Islamic Studies class for the students of class 4. Our today's topic is chapter 2, page number 21 to 24 about ghusl and taharat and ablution or wuzu. Okay, dear students, Allah the Almighty said about wuzu in the Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu idha kumtum ila salati faghsilu wujuhakum wa aydiyakum ila al-marafiqi wamsahu bi ru'usikum wa arjulakum ila al-ka'bayn. Meaning, O you who believer, when you come to the start your salat, then you have to wash your whole face and wash your hand up to the elbow and file the rib hand on the 1/4 of the of your head and wash the legs up to the elbow. Okay, dear students, so we have to start now our class and look at the board. Today's class is class 4, subject Islam, topic chapter 2, page number 21 to 24. Term annual, class number first or annual term class 1. Okay, chapter 2, Ibadat. Ibadat means to slavery, to abide by the order of Lord, to work according to the order of Allah, the great, and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is called Ibadat. Dear student, is the definition of Ibadat. If come in the examination, what do you mean by Ibadat? Then answer will be from here to here. For example, perform salat, to recite the Quran Majid, to give nursing the sick, all these are Ibadat. Okay, for example, perform salat is one kind of Ibadat, and to recite the Holy Quran Majid, it is also one kind of Ibadat. To give nursing the sick, all these are Ibadat. These three are all kinds of Ibadat. Okay, now identity of Ibadat. Allah the Great says in the Holy Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Surah Az-Zariyat, verse 56. Allah the Almighty said in the Holy Quran, Surah Az-Zariyat, verse 56, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Indeed, we have created man and jinns for the worship of me only. Okay. Now, it means, this verse means, we will serve only for Allah the Great and not for others. Number 2, we will abide by the order of the Great, Allah the Great only and not by others. Number 3, we will bow down our heads only before Him, not before others. Number 4, we will fear Him only, not others. Number 5 and last one, we will seek help only from Him, not before others. These 5 aspects are explained by Allah for the word Ibadat. These 5 meanings are explained by the Allah for the word Ibadat. Allah the Great has made different kinds of Ibadat or obligatory for us. For example, performing salat, giving zakat, or fasting, such as we are fasting 30 days in the month of Ramadan, and Hajj or pilgrims the holy place of Kaaba. It is also one kind of Ibadat. Okay, dear students, now we will start Taharat. Taharat or purity. To remain clean and pure is called Taharat. Taharat means cleanliness and purity. For example, to make wuzu, to take bath, etc. Okay, dear students, if come in the examination, what do you mean by Taharat? Then answer will be from here to here. To remain clean and pure is called Taharat. It is the first definition of Taharat. And Taharat means cleanliness and purity. This is the word meaning of Taharat. For example, it is the example to make wuzu or to take bath, etc. It is the taharat, definition of taharat. Allah the Great says about taharat, Inna Allaha yuhibbul mutatahhirin. Inna Allaha yuhibbul mutatahhirin, it means verily Allah loves those people, those who are themselves take purity. Okay, and other in the hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, At-tuhuru shatrum minal iman. At-tuhuru shatrum minal iman. It means taharat is the part of the belief, or taharat is the part of the iman. Okay, dear students, now we will start wuzu or ablution. In the Holy Quran, Allah has commanded us to make wuzu or ablution before performing salat. To make wuzu before salat is farz or obligatory. Salat cannot be offered without wuzu. Okay, now we will start farz items of wuzu. Okay, there are 4 compulsory items in wuzu. For example, Allah the Almighty said in the Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhal ladina amanu idha kumtum ila salati faghsulu wujuhakum wa aydiyakum ila al-marafiqi wamsahu birusikum wa arjulakum ila al-ka'bayn. Okay, this ayat's meaning is, O you who believe are, when you come to the start your salat, then you have to firstly wash your mouth. This is meaning to wash face thoroughly. Number 2, faghsulu wujuhakum wa aydiyakum ila al-marafiqi, and wash the hands up to the elbow. Wamsahu birusikum, it means to rub lightly at least over 1/4 of the head. Warjulakum ilal ka'bayn. Number 4, to wash the feet up to the ankles. Okay, these four are farz items of wuzu. This is the very important for your exam, and it is also HW2. So you have to must memorize these 4 items of wuzu. Okay, now we'll start causes for breaking wuzu. There are a lot of causes which are breaking the wuzu. In this book, in your books, there are 6 items are include which are breaks the wuzu. Okay, dear students, now we'll start. Due to various causes, wuzu is broken. We should be careful for these causes. Wuzu is broken for the following causes. Number 1, if anything comes out through the urinary passages or anus. And number 2, if there is mouthful of vomiting. If anyone mouthfully vomiting, then wuzu will be destroyed or wuzu will be valid. Number 3, if one sleeps laying against something or laying on something, then wuzu will be valid. It is the 3 causes of breaking the wuzu. Number 4, if one becomes senseless. Dear students, if any person take ablution, then he becomes senseless, then wuzu will be valid. And number 5, if blood or pus come out rolling from the wound, then wuzu will be valid. And number 6 and last one, if one laughs loudly at salat, then wuzu will be valid. But there is one condition: if a boy, those who are an adult, if he laugh at the salat, then wuzu will not be valid. But if a adult person laugh at the salat, then salat will be valid and his wuzu also will be valid. Okay, now we start ghusl. To wash the whole body with water is called ghusl. If we have bath, it removes bad smell caused by sweating. Freshness comes in body and mind after taking bath. Okay, the rules of ghusl. This rules of ghusl is very important for you, dear students. Firstly, before taking bath, we will have to wash our hands. Dear students, when we start our ghusl, firstly we have to wash our hands. up to the wrist. Then we will clean our body if there is any dirt or unclean things. Okay, number 2. Secondly, we have to clean our body if there are any dirt or unclean things. If any dirt or unclean things are found on our body, then we have to secondly wash this part of the body or wash this cloth of this part of this cloth. Okay. Now we will clean our mouth by gargling. Thirdly, we will clean our mouth by gargling. Fourthly, we will also clean the nostril by giving little water inside them. Fourthly, we will clean our nostril by giving little water inside them. And fifthly, then we will wash the whole body thrice. Then fifthly, we will wash the whole body three times. In this way, we will take bath. It is the sunnat way of ghusl. So, dear students, when you take bath, you have to follow these rules, 5 rules. This is the sunnat of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, farz items of wuzu. This is the last part of our discussion today's farz items of bath, taking bath. There are 3 farz in taking bath. They are: number 1, to raise the mouth with gargle. Number 2, to clean the nostrils through with water. And number 3 and last one is to wash the whole body with water. Okay, dear students, this is today's class is finished, and now I will give your some HW, and HW question is, today's HW is HW number 1 for the annual term, and topic of HW, farz of wuzu and farz of ghusl. Okay, dear students, farz of wuzu, there are 4 farz of wuzu. This is the HW word, and farz of ghusl. These 3 is farz of ghusl. These 2 are your HW. Okay, dear students, do the assigned your HW because and you have to submit your HW every Sunday, and you have to careful about your HW because HW is very, very important for you, and you have to get your CT marks and SBA marks, and diary marks is also according to your perform of HW copy. Okay, dear students, you can submit your HW copy on every Sunday from 8 am to 2 pm, and you can also submit your guardians also submit your HW copy and collect your HW copy. Okay, dear students, I hope that you have understood this topic clearly, and keep practicing at home, avoid by your parents, and see you again very soon inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.